Hi, this is the part 3. In this video, I'm going to remove the front pin here and the locking lever and the spring. This is considered one of the hardest part. So if you're interested in my part 2 and part 1, I removed the safety selector and the plate and the disc here. So it's all gone. You could go to watch my video. I will put the links below. So now let me do the front pin first. That is considered is easy one. This is considered the hardest one. And let me show you what's going on. The left hammer spring, it actually go under the front pin. So after you punch the pin out, the spring will lift up. So let me show you what's going on after I remove the front pin. Just get a punch. You don't need hammer for this one. So you hear the click. The click is from the spring. Now the spring here, right here. You actually removed the pin and release the tension here. So now put it back. Get your front pin from the left. It will be easier to do it from the left. Just push it in a little, and don't block the spring. Now you have to push the spring. This part go down. You need to choose the help this time. I chose the fat head screwdriver. You don't need to lift. Don't pull your hammer all the way. It create more tension. See that? It go together, right? So you just need to pull it a little. Just far enough for you to push it down the spring. So you may fail for 2-3 times and then you will get it. It's not that hard. So push that down all the way down, and use a finger here. Push it down all the way, and yeah, it fell again. So let's do it again. Don't pull all the way back. So I try to let you see it, but I think my finger blocking it. And use this finger, push the pin inside. Now I think this time I got it. Yeah. So now, and I could pull it further and let you see it. It's actually holding the spring now, the pin here. Let me see. Okay, let me get a. So we're holding it now. Now you find that you cannot go any further. Don't try to punch that. You have to lift this up and lift it up little and push it that way forward, and you should be able to go most of it. And at this moment, don't punch it. See that it's just little bit up. The pin is little bit going that upward. So all you need to do, use your SAM screwdriver, push the pin down slightly, and push it using this finger. Push it. Now you put your front pin back. It's easy, but you just need to know what you need to do. Now we do the hardest part. We remove the pin here and the locking lever and the spring. This time you need to use the hammer. Of course, don't use a big one. It's not hard to remove that pin. before I do that, I want to show you the spring. One portion is on the top of the locking lever. Another portion has the elbow. It's going behind the wall. Let me show you how the wall look like. It look like this. So another portion go behind that wall. So now we just need to get that pin out. You need a smaller punch. This pin are bigger. This one is the smallest one. So you need a smaller pin, smaller punch. Just do it from the right side of the gun. Yeah, this time use like a small hammer tablet. So that's it. Don't punch too hard; you will break the. It's polymer. Don't use excessive force to punch it. Now you get 3 more parts out. The spring, the long pin. Looks different than other pin, and the locking lever. Don't remove those small parts unless you want to replace them. You don't need to touch these only 2 parts here. Don't remove them. Just leave it like this. Okay. Now, how to put it back? So this is how the spring look like. This side go to the top of the locking lever. This side go behind the wall. The elbow one go behind the wall. This one is on the top. On the top means here. It just work like this. So let me show you the top. If you look from the top, it will look like this. If you look from the side, it looks like this. Okay, if you get that pin, you should line up everything like this with those 2 holes, left side and right side on the frame, on the lower. So this thing, this side of the spring, go behind the wall. That create a tension. See this? So it create a tension. If you watch my part 2, you could lift up this guy because of this spring, and it will go back because of this spring. Now is the hardest part. When you put it back, you find that this spring, you have to punch this pin back. So in order to do that, of course, you need to line up the hole here. You will have hard time to line up the hole because it keep moving and there's a tension, and for some reason this side of spring is really short. I don't know why they do that. Maybe they think it will hit the bolt or something. I mean, I don't know. They can make it slightly longer. It would be a little easier. But this side is short. It's really easy to fall down. So I find that that's the only way to do it is you need the tools to help. Now I want to show you the tools. This is the AR-15 trigger. Some of the kit will come with the slave pin. Slave is SL8. You could buy it, or you could find some of the kit you already have. If you upgrade a trigger, AR-15 trigger, half of the time they give you that pin for free. And if you don't have that pin, you could buy it. So it's like $3. I do some research. It's like $3 that pin. So it just makes you easier to install the AR-15 trigger group. So this pin, sorry, I shake the camera. This pin, it will serve the same purpose here, holding it together. So you hold it together like this, and like this. So now we put it back. If you're lucky, you could do it in the first time. If not, then try a couple of times. You should be able to get it. This elbow thing go behind the wall, so we have to find the wall and make sure it's behind the wall. Once you find the wall, you push the whole thing toward, and what happens is once you start pushing it, you should see your pin inside the hole, the silver. So once you start to do it, get that original pin, put it in the right side. So you find it, and then you start to push it. Oh, it fell because it just you may use a finger to help first. Yeah, I'm able to use a finger to push it from inside, and now you're holding it. See that? Now you are a success. I mean, this is my kind of second attempt. You may need to try 3-4 times before you do that. Now, this pin, all you need to do, just punch it all the way inside. So if it is too hard, like this, now you get some resistance. If you cannot do it, just tap it. When you tap it, you don't have to use that. You don't have to. You could tap it like this. Just do it slowly. If you do it too, put your finger here, because if the spring fly off, you may lose that. So put your finger on top. Just tap it. All right, it's done. So it's not all the way in. Just use the punch and do it, then finish it. Make it flush both sides. Now it's done. And function test is just use a finger, lift it up. If see that spring is on the top now. If you fail to do anything, you will not feel the tension like this. Yeah. All right, that part is done. One more thing is if you removing the trigger down there, put them back first before you put this back. But now I want to show you how to remove it. So you remove the front pin, and that guy. This guy does not connect anything. This metal pieces connect to the hammer here, but that is not what we construct. We want to remove it. So I remove the front pin and put it back, and remove the locking lever and put it back. So if you're doing anything with the trigger parts here, put them back first before you put this back, because that will block you to work with the parts down there. So it's just an order. So it just this should be the you could consider you could put this back last. I mean, it does not really matter. Okay, all right. Thank you for watching. I hope you like my video. I will make the rest of parts as soon as I could. Thank you.